What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we have our first look at 2C. So, you're going to see a bunch of videos coming out today. I'm going to literally just throw them all out there from all the testing. We've been testing all night. We've tried her at V0 with very minimal setup. Granted, we still had to throw a pay-to-win artifact on her that was upgraded. We had a lot of struggles. Overall, I don't know what to make of the new hero. I need you guys to give me your opinions as well. Let me know how your testing's going. I'm going to put probably 3 or 4 videos out in a row of different scenarios of PvP, including one video that's PvE. So let me know what you guys think. There's going to be a bunch of them. Probably not going to be doing an intro for most of them, but let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoy these. And see you guys next time. The question here is, how do we build these heroes? Obviously, I don't want to use this one because we all know how that luck went. Okay, so let's see what we have on our Rogans. Let's just kind of strip them of their gear. Get one set. One set should be good for now. What artifact do you guys want to see used on her? I'm thinking like, is Splendid A and B too rich to start out with? Probably. We could run like a Demon Bell for like a budget style build. Do we just use like a Splendid A and B?
Yeah. Oh wait, what's her speed? Did we check that?
Oh yeah, we didn't actually look at her speed here. Her speed is 1767 at there, but let's look at the 10-star version. 1232. Yeah. So okay, fast, but just shy of Ada at 1238.
Yeah, so that's 4C's is going to be faster.
But of course, Ada gets plus 80 speed, whereas she only gets plus 60. You want to use an up? I mean, I only have upgraded MSS, guys. That's the thing. Do you want to see upgraded MSS? I think most people are saying Splendid A and B. Like that seems to be the go-to here. So we'll run one with Splendid A and B. It'll be as budget as we can go. When we have this many pay-to-win artifacts. Yeah. Let's see. We don't really care about crit chance, so I think we'll go this way. Speed attack, we'll go with a speed setup. Regress A and B to glittery or radiant. We could try that soon. I don't want to do A and B though. That's rich. What can we actually do? A Demon Bell? Like a regular crown? Regular crown's not that bad, right? People have crowns. I mean, I guess we go extremely budget and just slap on a fearless armor. This is going to be the extreme budget build. How about that? We're going to go 0 Void Imprints as well. All right. So what do you have set up, June? What did you put on Butterfly?
Okay. So I have the friend list should be updated. You can probably check it out. I updated
all right.
CCL.
So we got Sherlock, a couple Rogans, 4Cs, a couple Russells. Yeah. Okay. So let's jump in. Let's build a team very similar in power, I would say. So we're going to throw the 2C in the back line. Everyone has A and B. We'll do it. We'll work our way through upgrading imprints as well. I mean, we'll throw like a Belrain in this type of lineup. We'll throw a couple Rogans maybe. What else can we do? A Russell? Maybe 2 Russells? That kind of 2 Rogan Russell heavy. Could throw an Ada in there. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Faith? What's your Faith Blade sitting at?
He's just Void 0 right now.
Okay.
We can just try something like this. Let's just throw it in, see what happens.
Cool.
It might be good, might be horrible. I think I'm gonna stick with Fox. No, I'm gonna go with Dragon for the extra crit chance. Let's see what happens. We might be completely overpowered by this team, but let's take it slow. Let's see what happens here. I'm guessing let's not go that slow. I hate PvP. Take a look. Let's see what happens. Basic did like no damage. Those emblems are getting put out. Our team died and she got CC'd immediately. All right.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, my God.
There's a Splendid A and B on my Sherlock, but everyone else, I think, has no Void except for that one 4Cs with the Demon Bell.
Okay.
So it's relatively low power.
Then again, we are using like a fearless arm. Oh, God. She might actually die. This is a good test to see her survivability here.
Lowest HP. Yeah.
That 4C. Oh, God. So 4Cs can
Oh,
definitely
yikes.
one-shot her with a fearless armor. That's a
Oh,
good starting point to look at. She's
that's
probably
true.
gonna
The
die
4C
every one of these fights. Is
the
your
4C's gonna
4Cs void imprinted?
it's a void 1.
Okay, that's not. Oh wow, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
annihilating her. I mean,
Okay.
let's try without the Rogans because the Rogans are probably
Yes.
part of the reason why. So let's
That's the
just
main
get rid of
reason.
all Rogans. We'll throw in like a second Ada. Oh, I just realized it's a full light team. Again, we get hit with that immediately. She's getting, I mean, my whole team is getting outspeeded just because of the double Rogan. Yeah, 4Cs is just
Okay.
one tapping her. Leave that on though. Don't change anything.
Okay.
I
All right.
want to see
Keep it
if
that
a
way.
difference is made just by changing artifacts in that type of scenario. Because I mean, that's one of the big concerns we have with her is she could just be too glass cannon.
Mhm.
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized. Hold on, Jude. You might need to change a bunch of stuff.
What's up?
Your power level is 8 million, and I'm going in with 4.
Wait, what?
Holy cow! I have 0 void. Well, I have like 2 void 1 heroes. Omega
Yeah,
skills.
no.
Thank you, man.
I have the same too. I think that's just my top power.
Okay,
My
that
top
just must
heroes,
be
right?
top power. All right, we'll jump in. Let's see if
Yeah.
we changed it all.
Yeah, I have so Sherlock is void 1,
Okay.
4C's is void 1. No one else has void.
Okay, cool. So one of the Russells is faster here. So you know what? This is really anti-synergy, I just realized. Running Russells with 2-seat because Russells don't do anything the first round.
Right.
So there's no chance to get the
Yes.
crit to put the emblems out.
Right.
That is
Oh, yeah, it's
actually
really bad.
really important. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to test just a normal 2C type setup here.
You want to toss a second 2C instead of an Ada? Do you have one?
Yeah, we can. We're probably gonna have to try, but I want to test one.
Oh, yeah,
The problem is on this account, we don't have great heroes to pair with her. We're gonna leave the A and B on because, as we saw, I mean, 2C was just getting destroyed.
How about running more Rogans, getting faster than me? My team will
Yeah,
stay
I
the
was
same.
actually
Maybe put
thinking
in
like throwing 2 the Rogans in.
Oh, see, but that's the problem is the 4Cs though.
If the 4Cs
cause
hit her,
most.
we're kind of screwed
Yeah,
there. What
that's
we
true.
could do is do something different, like add a Drake and like an Ignis in or something like that.
Protect the yeah, you can try protecting her. Yeah, I think the 4Cs with the Rogan is just making kill herself. So
This should be a good test to see how it works out. Getting some crits, we're getting some marks on the 2 Russells. Of course, I think the Russell goes first, which could be extremely dangerous.
that's true.
Oh,
why my Rust is so fast?
all right.
Oh, it's the Rogans.
Because you got the
That's
2
right.
Rogans on them too.
Yes, the Rogans. That's true. Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Yeah,
she did a lot of damage, but we're gonna just die here straight up. And the damage report.
Fearless,
I mean, she did a lot of damage, but she didn't kill.
Yeah. No, actually, that is a lot of damage. I mean, we have to remember here that the synergy that we're fighting up against is 2 Rogans, so I have a speed advantage, and a 4Cs that allows you not to be able to play any real Rogans that counteract the speed. So it's just, and this is a fearless, right? This is bare bones.
No, this is A and B. This is a splendid A and B on her right here. Just getting destroyed.
If I get
And actually, at this point, we have 0 void imprints at all. Like, none of our heroes have void imprints that are on the field here. All right, we should be coming up to it. Oh, no, she's just going to get picked off. Ooh.
Okay.
Again, this is just not a great account for me to test a single tooth. The whole point of this account is to run multiples because we don't have all those support heroes. But she's not getting to her active. She just isn't getting to her active.
We'll see what the carry does instead of the 4Cs. I think she's on a receptor right now.
Okay.
So we dropped 1 void hero. It'll give you time to hopefully a little bit of time.
I think I might need to fight other teams. Let me just try.
Yeah.
Let me just throw this against some other people. I mean, everybody on my list, though, is like really strong right now. Let me just throw this real quick up against someone else and see what happens. I mean, 2C's basic just took carry to half health.
Yep.
The active was okay, but I think that's because we weren't up to 5 stacks. First impression of 1. pretty weak. The
Mm-hmm.
emblems
Not
don't seem
splashy.
to stack up enough. She does do a lot of damage. Let's try this. Let's go back to a
Start
more...
toss some Rogans in. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
toss
going to
some
go
Rogans
back
in and
to a
then fight
Rogan
someone
style
else.
setup here with like
Yeah.
3 of them here. I am using 2 Ada, of course, yes. But all my power is in my Transcendence Hero, so it's hard to work without the Transcendence Heroes. So she did get energy drained here, so we should have a lot of marks going out. The problem is she still doesn't have all of her energy. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens this round. 1 taps to carry. Doesn't quite kill the Russell, though. So it's not enough damage to actually kill the Russell.
I wonder if
Basic was dodged.
maybe she is like a crown hero.
Could be.
Maybe she needs to stay low HP. Kind of Dazzle kind of sucks if you're fighting Russes. I guess having a little bit of HP is kind of nice, but
I mean, she's definitely
no
doing
speed though.
damage. You can see the damage there.
Yeah,
Building
nice
a
damage.
team around her. I mean, this is just one. It's just one. All right, let's take a look and see against Shots. Shot said he kind of made a little bit weaker of a team. Give this a shot.
No
I better see
trickery.
3 Terra, 3 Tusi tomorrow. I mean, we'll probably do that on the live stream tomorrow. Tonight we just want to try to see what 1 Tusi can do, and then Void Imprinting a Tusi.
Is there any indication of how many stacks of those triangle
Didn't
things
look
are?
like it. It's really hard to tell.
Brutal.
So this is a better like matchup wise, like power to power. I mean, she is one of the highest damage dealers on the field. It's just going to be keeping her alive.
Yeah, that might just lend her to like the multiple strategy because she can't live long. You have to kill quick.
Yeah,
kind
you
of
need
thing.
to win round 2 essentially with her. It seems like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even
Might
there,
be
she's
all or
just
nothing.
at V0. She doesn't seem like she has enough damage to actually one-shot all the heroes. Because I mean, again, this isn't exactly budget because we had to throw on that splendid A and B on her.
She's also currently the quickest, right? So there's a little bit of damage.
I mean, that's
to
a
be
lot.
left.
She has killed both of them through. I mean, the problem might be in round 2, they might not actually have the 5 emblems. There's no way to tell.
Yeah.
But when you look at it like this, she is really popping off. Let's try to see. So we have those there. We didn't crit, which means no emblems go out. We didn't crit, so no emblems go out. We did crit, so emblems go out. So right here, this round 2 active is not going to be divine intervent or divine retribution.
Wait, is it associated to the crit? I think it just doesn't matter, right? Basic or active, it'll always send something out.
Is
I think
it?
the heal is
Oh,
based
the
off
crit
it.
is only on the heal. You're right.
I think so.
Okay, so
it's the first part of the sentence. So
has a
every single time-
70% chance. You are correct.
Yeah, so
I mean, she
it's just hard to
definitely
tell.
she hits hard.
10 milli. Void 0.
Let's try to find some other teams in our power range too, and then we'll slowly power it up. Carter has told me to fight him. I don't know if he's just trying to flex or not, though. That's a different team. That's interesting. Let's even just like take one more out and throw like 1 Russell in. Take an 8 or a Rogan out, so we're not like, because I feel like 2 Rogan is kind of reasonable to look for. 4Cs. Let's see if 4Cs kills her with the Rogans.
Oh god.
Yep. So it doesn't matter. 4Cs will destroy her, which is not a good look because usually you want the Chinese New Year hero to counter the hero that came out of Christmas, and it doesn't seem like that is the case. If she gets goats on her, the impending doom, we're probably going to get destroyed.
But straight up, I would think that it's just the Rogans that are providing that advantage. Once Rogans, it's like, can you make a comp where you're leveraging like 2C's abilities without having to rely on a Rogan?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if not, 1 4C's on the opposing team is all they need. It's gonna just give you a headache.
So it does seem like, just for testing purposes, the divine or Divine Retribution.
Yeah,
That
damage.
does go through Unbending, but her regular attack doesn't. So her regular attack, if it doesn't proc Divine Retribution, it does not count as mark damage because as you saw there, they just got hit with Unbending Will Layers, and that was it. Ooh, yeah, Carrie wrecked her. She got shut down by Carrie there as well.
Yeah, she's gonna have a tough time as a glass cannon. There's gonna be carries floating around,
Yep.
forces. Those are both faction advantage on her, and she has no DR, which is
Try something
maybe, yeah,
interesting.
it's just a little tough.
I could try something interesting. Some tanky Taras. Oh no, she has. So here's the question: is she gonna die here?
She has no buffs, right? Should be good.
No,
Unless
yeah, no
Belrain tags her.
buffs. So I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, she might be a team you actually don't want to run Rogans just because of coming across forces, which is a big deal. Because like when we find the right matchup, it's actually not bad. I mean, heck, we can even try to fight like a queen or something with a more like if we're fighting a queen, we can throw like our own queen in and see how it matches up.
Yeah, the combination of Transcendent with her should be nice because she is the first to attack. So there's definitely something left on the table there. I feel that with the Transcendent, it's a nice combination.
Bottom line, she's pretty bad. I don't think so. I do think you're going to need a specific type of team composition. She's not a just throw her in the team and you will profit type hero, though. She does have a lot of counters, it seems like, though.
Yeah. It's not going to solo carry it. But once that, if a team does get established around her, whether it's a solo with 5 supports or, 2 or 3, most likely 2 or 3 is going to be a no-brainer just because of all the procs.
Yep. See what she does here. Oh, the other queen first. Hangs for days.
Wow. That queen.
Ooh, so yeah, she was dazzled there, so she only targets one target. That is not good.
Yeah.
Oof. I don't know. I mean, my first impression at Void 0, not really great. Not really great at all.
Definitely not a huge impact.
Man. I wish I could say she was just going to be better. Did you fix enables? What do you mean? Did I mess enables up? Oh. Oh, I think they're still fine. I mean, honestly, my account's not going to be a great one to test on. I think she'll pair well if you have forces, carries, things like that on your own team, whereas I have pretty much the exact opposite of that. So I think overall, like you saw a couple of those fights, you actually did a lot of good damage there. The problem is survivability. It's about matchups. It's about team composition. But yeah, you can't really test a Void 0. So what we're going to do is I think let's regress Queen. Let's get rid of Queen's imprints. Let's give her, we'll keep going on the 1-2C for right now just to see. Let's give her like Void 2 because I feel like Void 2 is reasonable.
Yep.
Let's take a look. I'm just finding that she's completely shut down by Russell, Carrie, and even Unimax. I mean, yeah, the taunt could mess with her. It definitely could. Just start at V2. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to throw any hero in at Void 0 nowadays against random teams because you don't really know the stellar count you're going up against, and we're literally going in at like 0 stellar versus these teams. Let's do a Void 2 and see how that works out. Let's jump back in. Let's do some of the fights we'd already done. We'll take Queen back out, though. Bro, who should we throw back in? Put the Belrain in the front. Or like a Rogan. We'll do a couple Rogans.
Maybe she's a good PvE hero, Kappa.
I mean, we'll try it tonight if we can. So Carrie did get an energy drain off. Everybody's picking on her. She got duffed. She does have tons of healing, though. It's the one upside of her.
Oh, that is true. Nice.
Still alive somehow. I mean, she's gonna die. That must be a Void Imprinted Russell if he's punching through an A and B like that.
Yeah.
So she literally did nothing that battle.
Wow.
Like
no
nothing.
Rogan either on the other side. So yeah, it's definitely voided out. That is a roided up Russ. 104. Jeez.
V3 is a big change. Yeah, I totally agree. All right, this one's not horrible. Let's see how this round 2 goes. Again, yeah, they carry dodged, and then Amun-Ra's shield absorbed everything because she didn't have enough of those emblems. I do think Sundaja, thank you so much for those 4 months. I do think 2 is going to be the minimum for this hero, so I really hope DH Games decides to buff the hero in some way. I think just overall, first look, solo hero, this might be good. It was decent. That was a good active. A lot of overkill when Divine Retribution actually hits.
Which makes me think that when 2 show up, it's going to be GG.
Yeah.
Those pop off. Yeah, but 1, you're going to, you know, I guess she can't carry as a solo hero, but she.
Thank you so
know,
much
she
for
has her
that
moments.
sub. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like you see here, she's actually surviving pretty decently, although got a mark. Let's see how much damage the mark does to her. Oh, she purified it. Never mind. So the longer the fight goes, the higher chance she's just going to start one tapping. But right there, she must not have had the 5 emblems. So the fewer allies you have, the harder it's going to be to actually stack all those emblems up too.
Yeah,
I mean, her basic does hit pretty hard.
Interesting mechanic. You're rushing to kill the enemy, but the second your opponent disrupts you, like MK mentioned, that it's going to severely hamper her ability to keep ramping because she has no assist. Feels like Garuda and Aspen Dungeon.
Oh yeah, definitely right. So I mean, yeah, she does killer damage. Like that's probably the best example. Killer damage. The problem though is survivability. Like that was pretty much what we were expecting. I mean, very assassin oriented hero because pure assassin targeting lowest health HP target. I mean, it seems like this problem with every single assassin besides Sword Flash. So we'll have to see. Let's jump into 2 of them now.